All right, welcome back to Hansberry Honeybees. It's about 3:30 on Tuesday, March 25th. I got off work a little early and I'm in my J-Town yard, and what I'm doing is I'm just trying to push all the bees down into a deep and a medium. So this top medium right here, I'm going to take all the brood and try to put it down here, and then I can put an excluder, and that way if something does open up on these nice days coming up, I'm all ready. Now, I said this probably 100 times. If I had 1 or 2 hives, I probably wouldn't do it when it's 55 degrees. But I just can't do 145 hives in 2 days. So I'll just take you along with me, and if we'll just set you up here, and they're probably going to be a little testy because one tried to sting me already when I was getting everything ready. So just part of it. We'll just start with this one. I haven't been in any of these hives since March 15. That's when that storm was riding in, and they weren't happy that day. You know, got a couple hive beetles, which that's normal. The smoker is not liking me today. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna set this here. I got quite a bit of weight to him yet. And I'm gonna take that frame feeder out because I don't think I need it for now. Let's see if we can do this a different way. Get you a little closer, unless it falls over. I brought some extra frames with me, and hopefully they'll be in a halfway decent mood. Frame of honey. Looks like there's more honey here. I'm going to take it out because I'm hoping there's brood in that top box to where I can just put all the brood down here. There are some bees in the bottom box. Nice frame of brood. Let me know if you see the queen. I'm not really going to take too much time to look for. So that's one frame of bee, or I say one frame of brood. 2 frames. Yep, looks good there. Saw some larvae. Not really looking for the queen just too much, but it'd be great if I saw her. Three frames. Larvae. A lot of nurse bees. Another frame. A brood. I'm not going to get in the bottom, but I do see drone brood in the bottom box. More brood. Here's one emerging as we speak right here. Okay. This looks like a frame of food. Now that's pollen, so I'm going to leave that right by the brood, but I'll just leave it out for now. Just give myself a little bit more room. From here, it looks like that bottom's pretty full. So we're going to see what we have up here. You probably won't see much, but I'll show you. Looks like there's And this is where it can get a little bit dicey on days that are not the perfect temp. Empty frame. I'm going to just cut to the middle first and see if I find brood. Nothing there. See a lot of pollen. Set that down there. I see another frame of brood here. Brood. So I'm going to put this down here. Another brood up here. I don't see the queen anywhere. Okay, that's that. Looks like another pollen frame here. So you always want to put pollen. So now for the fun part. That's sarcasm. Getting an empty box here. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to make sure every bee is in the bottom box, because queens can be sneaky. Sometimes they can get a little feisty when you do this. I'm looking for the queen a little bit. And now I'm sure she's down there. That's another work phone. There's actually some nectar in here. Let's see here. Another one here. This is just a honey frame, so she's probably not on it. But as soon as I assume, this one will bite me in the you know what. Okay. Done there. I am going to put a honey frame down here, or even two, just in case it gets a little cold. But as you see, there's 20 frames of bees here. They're going to be fine. Excluder. And they got plenty of honey yet. Empty frame here in the middle. Gotta put another one of these blanks up here. Pay no attention to that boinging. Okay, they don't need this feeder shim anymore, so I'll put my Reflectix, my foam, and lid. All right. See if you can make sure you can see. I hear them already. Looks like they pretty well ate the patty. A little bit of a patty left. And this one's got a deep and two mediums, so what I'm going to do is put it on this lid. Not too heavy, but got some. Can you see drone brood there? We'll look together. See any mites? Oh, I guess you can't see it all. All right, looks good from there. Focus. Okay, so I'm gonna get in here. Got a lot of bees looking at me right here, so I'm just gonna give them a little smoke. You don't want to kill them. Frames are stuck together quite a bit yet because it's pretty cool. Got a couple. Ow! Couple thinking about stinging me. Get a little riled up here. Come on now. Sting me right in the dang thumb. Look at that. Just so you non-believers might not think I'm lying to you. Right where the thumbnail hits. Right there. All right, I am gonna scrape that one out. Okay. I don't see any brood on that one. It's an empty frame, so I'm gonna take it out. Okay, brood frame. One. And I do have a food frame beside it. I didn't see any pollen there though. Come on now. Two. There's not a lot. I do see drone brood in the bottom box, but I'm not getting into there. It's just old grouchy grandmas are downstairs, so well, that's a nice frame of brood. And all we're really doing is pushing everybody downstairs. Now, granted, if I see somebody really heavy as far as brood, I'll probably boost the little guys back up. Wow, there's a lot of bees down here. Another frame. Few eggs. So right now, that's 4 frames here, plus brood down there I can see now. Let's see what we got here. Quite a bit of drone brood here. No queen yet. See if we get this in the light here. All right, I'll put them back in. Or, not really happy with me. Oh, relax. Yeah, what do you expect though? If there's more than 3 frames, I'll still shake all the bees off and hopefully I'll find a colony that's big enough to keep the brood warm that they don't need an extra shake of bees. Just honey. One thought it was going to sting me, but just crawled on me. Okay, that's full of eggs. They're going to have, oh, there's your highness, so I don't have to shake at least. I'm still getting right there. Okay, so that's good. I'm gonna put her in here. If I find any more than 2 more frames of bees or brood, I'll use them somewhere else. Eggs, larvae. That's a full frame of eggs. They're not too stingy. They're flying up on me, but they're not really stinging me. Oh, sun's coming out over New York City. Yeah, sorry. Another frame of brood. Okay, now we're going to get an excluder. Sorry about this, guys. You're dead anyway. That one stung me. Okay, now queen's down there. Hopefully she'll lay more down the bottom box. Maybe, I don't know how much you can see. So right now, we have another frame of brood. So that's, for the most part, 8 frames of brood. Nine frames of brood. Once I find a smaller colony, I'll give them a boost and then put 2 blanks in here. I might even put just a foundation in these girls because there's a lot of nurse bees there. Okay, I'm not going to put that last one in there because there's no reason to. I'm going to come back. I'll put the lid on sideways. That's my universal don't forget to come back sign. I'm learning. This one's a deep and a medium, so I'm just going to see if they need a box. It says gave a 2 frame boost. So if I can give this one a boost, I will. It doesn't look too big up here. Man, oh man, you grouchy sons of bucks. Here, I'm trying to do you a favor. That one hurt. Okay, so I don't know how big these girls are. It looks like about 4 frames up here. They're pretty light. Okay, well, they're bigger than I thought. I don't see any mites. So, I don't know, 5 there. Probably 5, 4.5 to 5, so 9 frames. But they're pretty light. So, I'm not going to put another box on them, but I'm going to take 2 frames out. Pretty well empty frame. Empty frame. I'm I'm going to check these just to make sure they are queen right, just to be sure. Okay, well, look at that. First pull. There's the queen. Okay. Put it back in. Take this box back off where I just got from. Dang, you girls. Okay, so that's going to give them maybe 300 or 400 boost. Something like that. I ain't going to count. And then I got a frame of honey over here I'm going to put in. All right, I think that's good for them. Put my empty frame back in the one I just took. And if there's any nectar coming in, we'll go in there. Then I'll probably call it for you guys. Let's see here. I think this is the one that I added the box. Yeah, it is. Because they were drawing comb up inside the box here. They probably still did, but I did give them an extra box to try to offset a little bit. Oh yeah, they did. You dang guinea heads. Looks good. At this stage, I'm just going to probably leave it, to be honest with you. I am going to crack this box and see what it looks like downstairs. Looks pretty good. That one over there was really small, so I reversed the spots, and you see both these hives look good. It looks really good. A little bit of weight to it. I don't remember if I added honey to this or not, to be truthful with you. Now this is the one where it's going to be pretty bad because I need to find the queen. But it's probably going to be pretty tough. I know she's been up in the insulation box because there's drone brood up there. There's eggs there. More eggs. That frame's not drawn out very much either. It'd be great if I could see her. Make my job a lot easier. Bees would probably be a lot nicer to me as well. Bunch of cap brood, some milk brood. These girls just exploded. Again, the same. Saw a drone there a minute ago. Okay. Nothing here. Emerging brood. They don't have too much food on them though. Here's the food frame. Okay, let's see. What am I going to do? I don't want to do this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove both these boxes, put a deep box on, shake all the bees down, put all the bees in the bottom brood box or the medium, and look for the queen up in this mess and get them squared away. I got time tonight, so I might as well just do it. If I get done before night falls, I'll come back and I'll show you the end result. Okay, I'm back. So what I did is I took all that mess off the box. I shook the bees off of it. I added a deep to the bottom, what you see here, and I'll just have to come back next week and shake the queen or put all the brood back here. After all this, they was not happy with me, so I just backed out. There's no reason to really get them riled up when I still got 15 other hives to look at here, and then I'll come back. So hope everybody has a great Tuesday and take care of yourself. God bless.